Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Let's see what's going on. Let's get into Divine Collective reading and see what you guys need to know at this time. Interesting. Very, very strongly someone here wishing to break free of some sort of conditioning. I will say there has been some sort of like maybe family issues are coming to the forefront at this time. Something important to look at: the year of the snake. The year of the snake, as much as I hate to keep bringing it up, it is still very a hot topic in the news. Look at what just recently happened. The year of the snake is very much a year for any kind of hidden, like, I don't really like you and I've been biting my tongue all this time, whatever, or hidden disagreements, people holding in their emotions. This is the year that things can get fiery, especially when it comes to like arguments. And it's kind of purposeful in the sense that it can show you quite literally. And not all people with the Chinese zodiac sign of snake are bad. Definitely not. Again, that more so has to do with your own personal healing, health, your internal balance, all these things here. But yeah, someone who's in karmic energy, who's a snake, might be rough to be around. But again, it shows you, it will show you this year can be challenging to avoid disagreements and altercations. And I have had like heavy fire sign come up and heavy water sign come up, specifically in the sense of not just like you're a fire sign, but maybe someone who has like a lot of fire in their chart. Look at this: traveling, maturity. A lot of individuals are kind of learning new things this year, learning lessons. Some of you are trying to break free. There could be altercations going on because, you know, we had a reading recently about maybe someone realizes that they don't, they come from a whole family full of lawyers or doctors or something, and someone's heart here is I'm meant to be a singer or something. That kind of energy is part of what this is talking about. That's the kind of thing that could be causing discomfort, altercations. Like water signs have been coming up quite a bit. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Right. Because someone here, everything you've been through, you're moving into a higher state of consciousness. You're seeking this new beginning. Adventure is coming out underneath the Fool. Transformation is on the bottom. This is all related to someone's personal transformation. Someone here, you know that you are meant to move into something here. I'm really getting this energy off of this conditioning. Someone here may have been conditioned by their family not to make major moves, not to make major changes, not to step outside of your comfort zone, not to tip the scale. Is coming through specifically with this conditioning energy. Someone here has more like you feel like you want to be set free from something. Someone here is maturing and feels like they want to be set free from something. Someone here, your family could be trying to silence you at this time. Just keep taking things step by step. Step by step. Isn't that like, that's an old classic 90s TV show or something. I don't know, it was 90s or 2000. And wasn't that like a family? So family is a major theme in this reading for sure. what you need, what is needed to get through this challenging motion or challenging maneuver is to cultivate your peace, cultivate your inner peace, and hold on to it like it is gold. That will get you where you need to go. Because someone here, you might be going or feeling like you're going up a mountain at this time, and mountains are very symbolic of difficult, challenging journeys or obstacles. Someone here might be journaling specifically. Y'all know I'm a big fan of journaling. Interesting. So this healing came out on top of that playfulness. This is definitely what someone's experience at this time. Someone here is trying to break free from some sort of box that they were placed in to allow their true selves. Yeah, this is like a mask energy. Very much a mask energy. This could have been imposed on someone by a fire sign, maybe someone around them. Again, we're talking about like heavy fire sign has come up. Excuse me. Fire signs have come up. Water signs have come up. Two of Pentacles, so something's coming into balance. Someone here is bringing themselves into balance. Even if this isn't externally that someone is dealing with a fire sign, someone themselves could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This too is a part of this conditioning. A part of someone's conditioning here. Someone was conditioned about how they should perceive other people, how they should perceive outside situations. I'm also getting someone who's trying to break free of a very controlling energy. And even more specifically, someone here could be, for instance, you have like a lot of earth sign in your chart, and you come from a family that's like a ton of I almost want to say air signs, but something like that, right? You're really, really heavily covered in earth signs, and then you come from a family that's like everyone around you is like a ton of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra placements, or someone here could be a lot of earth sign surrounded by a lot of fire sign. Like everyone around you is very fiery, passionate, bold, fast-paced. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, really trying to like take over the room, that kind of thing. There's something significant for someone here when it comes to that particular kind of energy. You're very much being guided to like this little pouch here. I feel like whoever you are, you've got this is representative of you having some sort of tool you need to go through a challenge, to go through this mountain, or to go around this mountain. And it's keeps coming through strongly, like your peace is what's going to get you through it. And no one can take your peace from you, especially when you find it within yourself. You put, you water it so it's this big. You constantly water your peace. You constantly give mindfulness and attention towards your inner peace. This is the ticket. This is the thing that's going to get you through some sort of turbulence. Interesting, this has come up more than once today as well. Very much some sort of new opportunity coming in. I also feel like someone here very much, for instance, if you are an earth sign and you're dealing with a family member who's a fire sign, something about that fire sign trying to block some sort of new opportunity from you. This person, whoever this is, they may be going around saying they're blocking it for you. They're doing it to benefit you. I'm doing it to protect you. That kind of energy is strongly coming through off of this situation. So someone here might be trying to manipulate others, I'm telling you, there's something about someone here too. There's like a hidden love situation underneath or in the background of something to do with someone's family. This fire sign wants to be seen as a hero. This fire sign wants to be seen as some sort of leader of the pack. I'm telling you, I'm getting a lot of like battles and fights going on between fire signs and water signs. Water signs may be feeling very emotionally overwhelmed at this time, or even it's turning into confirmation with the overload, emotionally overwhelmed. Some water signs may even be having like feeling that you need to like dump all this emotion coming up onto something or out in some way. So 3 Cups is out here twice. That's funny because I wanted to say something came through about a love, someone having to do a love triangle, but family is coming up as well. So I don't know if a family member is trying to be a third party situation in some sort of love triangle or love situation. Someone here has been laughing about how they've been disturbing your peace. Someone here like giggles with their friends or something about how they've been... Someone here may even been like doing this with their own family member. So someone here may have been like deliberately trying to upset a family member. I keep looking back at this person here. So again, someone here could have a lot of earth sign placements. This person was deliberately doing this, and then like behind closed doors with their trusted confidants or friends, they were like giggling, laughing, bragging. And also, whoever you are, you're very wise, and this person is threatened, feels threatened or jealous of someone's wisdom. This has come through more than once too. Someone deliberately tried to put someone down and out, so you would have to take their hand for help. Oh my goodness. Someone here either did something to Divine Collective to try and make them afraid. Someone here either did something to Divine Collective to make them afraid, or tried to do something to make them afraid. God dang, this is what came up in the last reading. Literally, this is beyond. I'm pretty sure I said in the last reading that something was more than just bullying. And if someone here doesn't already currently know that, they're going to be knowing that. Something here went beyond bullying. Someone here may have convinced a group around them that they're just picking on someone, but there's something more serious behind everything. Something going on about someone wanting to have someone a disease. Holy sh... Because just as I say that, this stress card came out, this is connected to this dang last reading. And you gotta know that the number one thing linked to disease, other than sugar, of course, is stress. Stress. That is messed up. Holy what the hidden this. Someone was trying to do this. This is so messed up. To take someone's, again, there's something about Ace of Pentacles. I told y'all this Ace of Pentacles came up in the last reading. There's something here about wanting someone's Ace of Pentacles, or taking something that you have been growing, or something that was destined for someone in Divine Collective. Someone here really tried to keep something very much hidden. And strong mask energy is coming up. This is someone, or like a group of individuals, is very much wearing a mask. And confirmation with this coming out here. This sickness that we just said, disease. Someone here wanted someone to have, or was speaking someone to have. It literally says disease on here. Coming out on top of this bullying energy. That is some really effed up stuff. It's really messed up. Is this to save money? Was this so someone could save money, or they could earn something off of this? As well as this is connected to the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is a card of greed in the tarot. So someone here, again, your Ace of Pentacles. Someone here was going around telling people that they were doing this for you. That something here that they were doing to hurt or harm someone in Divine Collective was to benefit you, was to protect you. I also feel like whoever was doing this, or someone in this situation, is coming through like, and I don't, this is connected to this famous movie quote, and I really don't know a lot about this movie. If you do, it's going to give you more context. But the movie where they said you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth, but someone in here, look at this. Someone in here is delusional. Someone here who like said something or did something, they're either acting like they are and they're standing firm in what they believed. They're acting like they didn't know, or this person is actually delusional. This person refuses to look at or hear what the actual truth is in a situation. Confirmation with this puppeteering energy. This is this person here. It came through before that someone here was saying that something they were trying to do to you was to protect you. But really, the hidden intention was, it was to try and stress you and cause you some sort of disease. God, wow. I knew when this stupid deck came out that it was going to be a messed up. Something was going to be messed up in here. Yeah, Divine Collective had some sort of blessing coming towards them. Why do I get that this person is acting like, this person's acting like they don't understand? If they, and it's coming through too, if this person gets in trouble, for instance, for this, if this were to be seen in some way, or someone was to be approached about, like, hey, is this true? Is this what was going on here? Is this, they're going to act like they did not, I don't know what you're talking about. They're going to act like they don't understand the truth. That they were just trying to be helpful. Oh, wow. Confirmation about some sort of seed that you planted, or some sort of opportunity that was given to you, that was given to Divine Collective. This person is growing some sort of blossoming seed, as well as this person here is also something about some sort of seed. Someone here might have been trying to take over someone's everything. And I'm saying this because this is coming through like it's related to the last reading that came out. If that, unfortunately, is resonating with anyone here in Divine Collective, those two energies together are suggesting something to the extent of trying to speak or play something over Divine Collective, or cause some sort of hidden harm to Divine Collective in order to take over. I'm really getting like someone's entire estate. What the God hold me back? Something again about someone's Pisces placement is very significant. Or for some of you, this could even be your Pisces placement. Someone here, it could be your Pisces placement, and someone else's Pisces placement is like, has some sort of like battling energy to it. Because Pisces can do very, very different things depending on where it is placed in someone's natal chart. What is that? What else does Divine Collective need to know about this reading? Confirmation, further confirmations here. Something was meant to go, giving and receiving on the bottom. Something was meant for Divine Collective. Very much meant for Divine Collective. That someone here was daydreaming about taking this. This is something I feel like you had to go through. And this is also part and why the Divine stepped in so heavily, because you placed some level of acceptance and release over this in order for God to step in on someone's behalf. In Divine Collective, there's something about your protection making way. Like, look at all these angels in the sky. Look at all these angels. Like, everybody can see this at this point. This is what has come over whatever this situation is. Like, Spirit stepped in a big way to right some sort of wrong, especially when it comes to a group of individuals. Forgiveness here. It could be, again, for instance, I don't know why it's coming through like that, but I feel like it's significant here. That, for instance, maybe you have a particular Pisces placement in your chart, and someone else's has a particular Pisces placement in their chart, and somehow this triggered another individual in a deep way. And this is why this person is really coming through like a strong focus or even obsession out of this individual to take something from you. And that's why this forgiveness is here. That's why this forgiveness is here. This situation is meant to cause for everyone involved a level of understanding, acceptance, and forgiveness. There's some sort of opportunity, literal opportunity to forgive. Whatever was taken or tried to take here, God has come in and made some sort of major shift to allow everyone to have some sort of new perspective. Interesting. So ask is coming out in reverse next to shower of abundance. And I feel like this has something to do again with this attack. There's some sort of hidden greed in this situation, and I feel like it's saying maybe the difference between you and somebody else is you get in a prayer and you ask. Maybe someone else never got in a prayer and asked, or maybe they don't believe in prayer. Again, there's something about some sort of conflicting energies here. It fueled some sort of fire, really. It's coming through like fire. Someone had a fire underneath them to pull something off in this situation when it came to Divine Collective. And you will be moving on. You have some sort of new commitment. It does not have to be a wedding, but for some of you it may be. Some of you will be moving on. And some of you more specifically, I think it came through in the last reading that this could be someone's, like a partner. This could have got started from somebody's spouse in another, like a past life. This could have been a past life spouse for some of you, and it's wrapping up this karmic cycle here with this individual, and you're moving on to whatever it is that's meant for you. Again, there's something about Divine Collective, something being made for you and meant for you here. Yeah, again with this, it says open up to change on the bottom. There's something about this forgiveness here. Someone here needs to change their perspective, or whatever's happening in this situation, the perspective is having to be changed. Something about going back to your roots, or going back to simplicity, going back to day one when it comes to who you are or who you're meant to be, or something to do with family. This is this, I think it came through initially, karmic family. And this is over here. So something about someone's karmic family is what this reading is connected to. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation, clarity, or you just enjoyed the reading. I will see you again next time.